Film club.
What's your favourite thing to do on Christmas Day?
Eat.
All right. Tell you what, least favourite. What's your least favourite thing to do on Christmas Day?
Eat.
Oh my God. Thank you very much for joining us for the episode of Film Club. I'm one of your hosts, Andy Harrison. To my right, as always, it's the food hoover, Andy Nolanson.
I got weighed the other day and I'm overweight.
Andy, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, sir, on this lovely Boxing Day.
Every single week in Film Club, we normally invite you along to watch a film with us, but this week, we're actually taking something a little bit different. We're actually going to talk about the least Christmassy Christmas films, the best films that you can watch at Christmas time that aren't actually Christmas films.
Personal recommendation, it's not something you should necessarily do, but I highly recommend it, is Trilogy Time. Trilogy Time comes every Christmas. I've done it for the past about 7 years now with my mate Steve, sometimes with my mate Coleman. And basically what we do is we watch Lord of the Rings from the start to the finish, special extended edition, 12 and a half hours. In between the snippet between two towers, we order takeaway, we get a meal deal, and we do that start to finish, have a few beers, or we do wine time as well. We have about a few bottles of wine between us. It's fantastic. It's one of my favourite Christmas traditions. I love it.
Lord of the Rings has the appropriate, epic, huge scope, sweeping sort of orchestra that I think is appropriate.
And we egg him on. He's like, come on, Aragorn, come on, yeah.
Now, it's funny, actually, because the original trilogy for Lord of the Rings is amazing. And I think it's one of the highest quality pieces of blockbuster production that's been done.
Mm-hmm.
And my pick for the most Christmassy Christmas film, and I thought this is where you were going to go, and I thought I was going to have to take a sharp turn and pick something different, is Star Wars.
Good call. It helps that Star Wars gets released now in December.
Exactly. I think in more recent times, more recent years, as we've been getting episodes 7, 8, 9, Solo, all the rest of it.
Solo wasn't, but Rogue One he's on about.
Yeah, sorry, Rogue One. As we've been getting all those at Christmas, it's just it's instilled this idea that you feel like you want to watch Star Wars. And Star Wars, just like Lord of the Rings, has this large, epic, sweeping scope that you can get lost in this different world for a little bit. It's a bit of escapism that's going on. Star Wars also has that big, beautiful orchestra and that sort of brass sound that is associated with Christmas. It's one of the most easy watching franchises ever. Now, my personal recommendation at Christmas is that you go and watch A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi.
At Christmas, you get this time to be able to watch trilogies. It's quite funny that we both picked trilogies for our thing. I didn't even realise that had happened. No, it's brilliant. I actually bought some Lego Star Wars the other day because I'm still a kid, and it's brilliant. It took me an hour to finish it.
Gosh, when this comes out, the new Star Wars will be out.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, fun. It was either good or it was bad. Who knows? But there is our picks for some of the most Christmassy feeling films that you can watch at Christmas that are not actually Christmas films. So, Andy and I are going to be back once again next week.
I've got a special surprise for him. So, I was supposed to get something out my bag and go, here you go. So open up this imaginary parcel,
let me
which
take
is
Yep.
supposed to be an early Christmas present. It turns out that he actually already apparently has it. We're finally doing it. Our first two films of January.
Too much.
And first two films of January are going to be The Godfather 1 and Godfather 2.
Yeah, they are. They are.
When you get the chance, I've got you on Blu-ray.
Oh, 2020 is going to be good.